Chef Wannabe Reptile Rick here. I'm making some lemon snaps today. So I'm doing some homemade lemon snaps, and I had started, and I was like, you know what? Why not throw the camera on? So hopefully you guys are going to be able to pretty much see what I'm doing here. So what I've done so far is I have my, I don't even remember how much. Holy cow. Alright, I have a cup and a half of white sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, quarter teaspoon of salt, 2.5 cups all-purpose flour is next. So I have to do 2.5 cups all-purpose flour. So let me get my, there it is right here. So we have one. I always do the scoop and sweep. You don't want to pack it down or anything. No, that's just the sugar, okay. So 1. And 2. There's 2. And I need a 1/2 cup. Packing it down or anything, okay. There's a 1/2. Mary's Disney cups. But that being said, although they have Mickey on them, which I don't care, I love the silicone cups. They store really nice, and they clean real easy too. So that's out of the way. We have a 1/2 cup of fresh squeezed lemon juice that we're going to add, and I also have 2 tablespoons of freshly grated lemon zest that's ready to go in. I have a 3/4 cup of vegetable oil that's going in, and I believe that's everything. Oh, I need 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, which I happen to have some right here. I made sure I bought some. So 2 teaspoons, here's my teaspoon right here. Alright, and this is ready for me to start adding my my wet ingredients anyway. We're just going to kind of mix this up a little bit to kind of incorporate the baking soda and the salt and the sugar. Get it started a little bit anyway. I'm actually almost kind of thinking I might want to go with a bigger bowl. Then again, there's not a whole lot of liquid, and I think this is a fairly dense dough. You know, I should be preheating the oven right now. I'm going to preheat the oven to 350. Okay. 350. Okay, actually we can put the flour away. Like keeping things moderately neat when I'm cooking. Ish. So that's that. Now we're going to do, we said 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. One. Get the heck out of the way here a little bit. There we go. I hope I have enough left. I used a little bit the other day, but I don't think I used that much. There we go. And 2. And then we can put this away. In case you were wondering about the chef's coat, it's just easier to clean this instead of changing clothes all the time. And honestly, it's a little warm in here, but like I said, I do like to wear it when I'm cooking because it gets this dirty, so I can just throw it in something instead of changing my clothes. And it keeps anything that was on my clothes from contaminating anything. Not that that should be a worry, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm not dressed like a slob or anything while I'm cooking, but let's just clean this up just a little bit. You guys probably can't hear that, but Miko and Core are in the other room on the couch. And one of them is snoring louder than I do. Okay, so we have our vanilla in here. We're going to add our lemon juice in a little well here. And we will add our lemon zest. That smells so good. I don't know if you guys remember those lemon cookies you used to get. I don't remember. I think it might have been Nabisco or something that used to make them. Those lemon cookies that had the powdered sugar on them. I can't remember what they specifically called them, but when I was young, they were kind of my favorites, but kind of not, because they were so lemony. But for like the last week or so, I was feeling kind of nostalgic, and I was thinking, geez, you know, I should make some of those lemon snaps, those lemon cookies, because those were really pretty good. All right, so we're just gonna kind of mix this all up here. Hope you guys hope the lighting's okay. Like I said, I wasn't really thinking about doing this, and I was all excited. I was going to use my KitchenAid, since we found it this week. Unfortunately, as I was taking it out of the box, I remembered we haven't found the bowls yet. And I have a glass bowl, and I have also the metal bowl that comes with it. And unfortunately, like I said, we haven't unpacked either yet. So, that's not going to happen. You know, I never used to like using these rubber spatulas in most things. I always found another tool, typically, that I would rather use, like a whisk or even just a regular spoon or a fork or something. And I started using them more and more recently. And I gotta say, especially for stuff like this, kind of a wet dough, they actually work really well, because it scrapes stuff off the, you know, off the bowl really well, and incorporates, you don't miss anything. And it's always nice to, you know, I just, now that I'm getting used to them, I like using it more. Alright, so there's my dough, all pretty much mixed up. Smells awesome. Now the recipe doesn't call for dipping them in any kind of powdered sugar or anything, but again, feeling a little nostalgic, I don't have any powdered sugar, but what I do have is regular granulated sugar and a coffee grinder. So I am going to use that to make my own powdered sugar, which I've done before in the past, and it works really well. Get that over there out of the way. There's my dough. We can clean that stuff in a minute. Let's pull the cookie sheet out here. You know what? This is a good sized batch. I think we're gonna use that. But I need to clean this up for a minute. I spilled a little bit of the oil, and it's bugging me looking at it on the counter here. Alright, that's more better. It's so nice to have proper tools when cooking. I learned a lot from Alton Brown, actually, as far as like multitaskers and things like that. So I try not to buy things that only do a single job, and it really helps. Put these over here, and I try to keep things fairly organized. All right, so here's our cookie sheet. Yeah, we'll use the wax paper. I have wax paper and I have parchment, but I'm going to use the wax paper. I don't think it should be an issue. A lot of times I don't think of doing this. But again, like I said, I just happened to find a lot of stuff for the kitchen this week. So I'm all kinds of excited. I want to use stuff. Alright, so there we go. We got our wax paper down. I bought a small, there's another, oh, yeah, right here. I'm going to make small snaps, and I just happen to have gotten a cookie dispenser thingy here. So, make nice round. Yeah, that's alright. And that's just going to go right there. Be kind of big, maybe? I don't know. Let go. There we go. I think it'll make a good size. Won't be too big. That's excellent. Nice to make them kind of uniform. Not something I usually worry about, to be honest with you, but. Go. There we go. I think we're going to spread them out a little bit, and we're not going to do any. I think 4 wide is plenty. That's good. Such. These all down. I'm going to kind of fast forward past this, I think, while I'm doing all this. There's our oven. Good timing. ahead with the powdered sugar. I think that's gonna be really good. I'm kind of overthinking it a little bit, maybe. There we go. All right, this is our first batch, pretty even. Okay. 10 to 12 minutes. Okay, so these are ready to go in. Let's see how she goes. Set the timer, 10 minutes. All right, and we will be right back. See you in a bit, hopefully with some kick-ass cookies.